Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Garrett 2x4 and welcome to the announcement of our finalists for my first ever 2x4 build competition. This competition involved all you guys as a community trying to build the Mark V British tank from World War I to kind of remember and honor the end of World War I, which was on Veterans Day about a week ago. There was a ton of submissions, and I want to thank every single one of you guys for submitting a build and participating in this. We had a lot of people that went above and beyond what was asked. I just asked for a simple tank to be built, but some of you guys created little battle scenes and battlefields and even interiors and stuff. It was really great to see some of you guys take it to the next level, and that really reflected with myself and also the judges, basically vehicles that they thought really stood out of the others. So I want to give a big thanks to everybody that did participate. If you guys didn't unfortunately not win or get in the top 5 for this one, I do highly recommend that you guys still participate, because we're going to be doing different challenges and different build challenges that won't just be vehicle related. It might be something entirely different, or something where you'll have to come up with something completely on your own just based off a theme, which you may excel at compared to other people who, you know, may be able to build a vehicle looking at it, but they have trouble actually figuring out stuff. So how to make their own type of thing. So definitely I encourage you guys to participate in our next competitions. It's a fun way to get the community active and to maybe have a chance of winning a vehicle request, or even, you know, possibly winning a gift card or something with future competitions. So definitely look forward to seeing how the future competitions go, but this one was definitely a success, and I can't wait to see who you guys crown the winner of this competition. So as I mentioned, we have 5 finalists in this pool for you guys to go ahead and vote. There will be a link down in the description. I will also put a link up here in the card, which is going to be this direction over here. I'll put a link up there where you guys can go ahead and it'll take you to the poll where you guys can vote on which one you guys would prefer, or which one you guys like the best, and that winner will obviously be crowned the winner of our first competition. Now, there has been some changes to the rewards real quick, so just a little heads up. If you get first place and you win, the winner will get 3 vehicle requests that they're choosing, as well as a shout out in this video, obviously, because some of these guys do have YouTube channels. But you'll obviously get a shout out or a recommendation in this video. But also, I will be doing a shout out in my community tab as well to the winner. So they'll get that chance to be mentioned, whatever social media they prefer, in my community tab as well. I will also be giving a build request for 2nd and 3rd place. They will get their own request as well, as a, you know, basically a good job prize, because making 2nd and 3rd, that's also an accomplishment. So they will get a build request of their own, as well as a shout out in my community tab, and as well as a mention in this video. And 4th and 5th place obviously just get a mention in this video, but again, they still were really up there, and 4th and 5th place is nothing to be ashamed about whatsoever. But those are the new kind of rewards here, and in the future we may experiment with gift cards and different other rewards and stuff like that. But for our first competition, I think those are a good set of rewards. I really hope you guys are excited for it, and think wisely and are able to determine which one you think the best, and hopefully let the best tank win. Just a quick side note, these builds are in no particular order based off the judges' views on any of these builds. They're just in a random order. We have basically Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and Echo, and they will be basically posted like that in our poll. So make sure you guys take a look at the poll, and make sure you also look in the top left-hand corner for which vehicle we are taking a look at, because obviously you want to make sure you vote for the right one. So we'll begin with our first vehicle, Alpha. Before we get straight into our top 5, we want to go ahead and give a strong honorable mention to Hand of Stalin. Hand of Stalin created a really nicely designed Mark V with a nice kind of tan camo scheme, which is a bit different from the other competitors that were in this competition. He also created a brief little landscape for it and everything like that. And it was really hard deciding between his tank and another one of our finalists' tanks. But he overall did a really nice job on it. We just felt that there were some things here and there that could have been improved that gave another vehicle just a little step ahead of him. But overall, again, a really strong effort from Hand of Stalin. And thank you so much again for competing in our competition. So coming in our Alpha spot, we have our submission from Spaza27YT Minecraft Tutorials. Spaza27YT has his own YouTube channel. Link will be down in the description, obviously. But he went ahead and made a little skit, a little video for his submission, which was awesome. Using some editing and everything like that. He had the tank actually driving from the driver's viewport kind of view, and in addition, he made a huge hangar with a bunch of these Mark Vs, some other different World War I type technologies, and even a Mark V being worked on with the top being removed from it and the engine exposed, with a clever use of dragon heads, if I do say so myself. The build itself was really nicely done, I believe at a 1.5 to 1 scale, very nicely done. Shaping, we really liked it. Overall, it was really nice. And the fact that he built a whole hangar alongside with this tank really just kind of brought it home for us. We thought that it was definitely, he went above and beyond what was asked for, and he definitely created an awesome scene and a awesome vehicle that we all really enjoyed. So we want to go ahead and give a special thanks to Spazza again, and also he has a tutorial for this tank, so if you guys are interested in building this vehicle as well, there's also a bonus of having his tutorial, which will also be linked down in the description, where you guys can build this tank for yourselves. Really cool overall design, and we want to thank you, Spazza, so much for taking part and participating in this competition. Great job on your build. Coming in our Bravo spot, we had Spar Raider. Spar Raider created a really nice representation of the Mark V. We definitely loved the shaping of it and everything. We thought it was absolutely on point. It was built at probably what our estimates are, a 2 to 1 scale, and was just absolutely phenomenally done. He also created a little landscape of craters, kind of looking like a no man's land, to also go with the build that really kind of sealed the deal and really created a nice little environment and a nice little scene for the Mark V altogether. He also went above and beyond and actually created a interior for his tank, creating the engine, the driver's seat, the gunner positions, all that stuff in these pictures, which just overall came out fantastic and was overall really nicely designed and a really nice model for 2 to 1. We really liked Spar's design, and congratulations on making it into our top 5 Spar. Really well done on your build. Coming in the Charlie spot, we have Heath Meikle. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but he created again, a very nice Mark V. This came in at probably a 3 to 1 scale. We're not 100% sure. It definitely is a bigger tank, and therefore that means a lot of big detail. One of the judges really pointed out that he loved the use of iron trap doors on the end to kind of create the teeth of the tracks. Really nicely done. He also went above and beyond and created a Black Bess version as well. So on top of having the standard green Mark V, we also had a Black Bess. The design for it was really nicely done. Shaping, detail was phenomenal, and we definitely enjoyed the build overall. Was really nicely done, and we definitely enjoyed it, and we want to go and again give a big thanks to Heath Meikle for participating in this competition, and great job on your build. Our next build here comes from Commodore. Commodore is a YouTuber as well who's been doing some really awesome one-to-one designs. If you guys check my community tab, you guys probably see my little shout out I gave to him for his really awesome work he's been doing with one-to-one scale builds, which are not very easy to pull off. So he's doing a really good job on that front, and really liking the way he's putting these vehicles together. Anyways, focusing in on his submission, he submitted a Mark V, obviously in a 1 to 1 scale, which came out really good for 1 to 1. In my opinion, 1 to 1 is a very hard scale to pull off, just because due to the block size and just the overall scale you're trying to work at. He really pulled it off, and the Mark V came out fantastic. Between the shaping, the detail, everything about it really stood out, and you can easily tell what it was supposed to be, especially with blocks at a 1 to 1 scale. Overall, really fantastic design. He also went ahead and created a battle scene with this, which was also super cool. We can see a battle scene with a couple Mark Vs pushing across no man's land, and some A7Vs also at a 1 to 1 scale, holding the German line on the opposite side. Overall, really cool design, and the implementation of the battlefield was also extremely nice and well done. So again, big thanks to Commodore on participating, and great job on your build. Coming in our last spot, we have the Echo spot. This vehicle was designed by MatthewBlakk. It was a really nicely well done vehicle, coming out at probably maybe a 2 to 1, maybe 2.5 to 1 scale. Pretty good size. It was really nicely detailed and really nicely done. We really did like the tracks. It was something different with the stairs and stuff. Really kind of showed a kind of grip-like track. We really liked the way it was done overall. He also went ahead and created a little battle scene with it, which again looked really nice, and even had a little intro cinematic to the video he submitted. He did post a video on this build going in more detail and kind of showing the build, you know, more in depth and everything like that, and explaining it. And I'll be sure to link that down in the description as well, so you guys can check out Matthew's channel and his, you know, build itself on the channel, on his channel with his videos, to get a better look at it and everything like that. But overall, really nice design and a really strong submission by MatthewBlakk. Thanks again for participating in our competition. And that's going to do it for our top 5 finalists for this first build competition on the channel. We want to thank everybody that submitted a design for it. It was really fun judging them and going through and, you know, picking which ones. It was also very hard as well. We had a couple tough decisions. And we want to thank everybody that did participate in the competition. We felt like everyone really did put a strong effort and really did show that they really tried. So we really do appreciate it, guys. And hopefully now we can go ahead and decide on a winner. That's up to you guys. So there'll be a poll, again, linked down in the description and also in the card in the top right-hand corner. You guys can click that card and it will take you to a poll where you guys can go ahead and vote on your favorites. There's only one vote, so make sure you make your vote count. Rewatch the video if you need to. Make sure you figure out which one exactly you like the best. And of course, if they did post a video and I said so, then you guys can obviously go and find that video in the description if you want to take a better look at their design, or just watch the whole showcase of the vehicle because you like it, or whatever you want to do there. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. May the best tank win, and look forward to seeing what you guys come up with and crown our winner. Thanks again to everybody that submitted, and I cannot wait to launch our next build competition, which will be coming at the beginning of December, so keep an eye out for that video, which will be probably coming out December 1st or sometime in that first week of December, and all that fun stuff. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Meikle 204, and I'll see you guys next time.